Hey,
Hey guys, welcome to our fourth episode of our podcast. I'm the Rhino.
I'm the bat.
Today we got a guest on our podcast. He's a rapper, he's an entrepreneur, he's a musician, he's an influencer.
Yeah.
Dan Molloy, welcome to the show. And did I miss anything?
Nah, you pretty much hit everything right on the nose, you know.
Cool,
So,
cool.
what's up? Talk to me.
So I guess we'll start with the first question. How did you
Alright.
get into music?
Well, yo, it's crazy. Like, yo, you see this right here? Or it's probably bad the lighting. It says expelled. Like,
Uh,
did that show up or it's like not
yeah,
clear?
we got it.
Yeah. So basically, it all started when I got kicked out of the Ivy League. Like, if I didn't get expelled from Cornell University, I probably wouldn't be a musician. So, you know, getting kicked out of college, that led me on to like, you know, a path where like I'm tattooing my face, you know, like tattoos on both necks, on the hands and stuff. Like, you know, it's kind of like this is literally the byproduct of getting expelled from the Ivy League school and landing in the #1 party school, Syracuse University, where I had the honor and blessing of meeting you. So it's like, you know, that's what happened, bro. Like, honestly, like if I didn't get kicked out of school, like I probably wouldn't have met you. I probably would have been like a lawyer or something, like, you know, straight laced glasses and stuff. Like I would not be this guy. So
So you
here I
went
am.
from being a nerd to a partier.
I mean, I feel like partier, that's really like vague and broad, and like it's kind of like, you know, it's limiting, and like I would never want to pigeonhole myself because, like, you know, I feel like I'm still a nerd at heart. It just at heart, you know. It's like I'm the type of person, like I might say something like very profound and you're like, wow, I thought this guy was an idiot. Like, you know, as opposed to like you're expecting to hear like, you know, profound things out of me. So it's like,
Right.
you know, it just like I changed the cover, but you know, I'm still the same dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Victor, I think you got the next question, right?
Yeah. Why did you decide to become a rapper versus a pop star or some other music genre?
Because there never been a rapping porn star. Like Brian Pumper tried to do it, but he failed because he can't make good music. But like, you know,
Yeah.
let the people be the judge. Like, you know, I just hit 1 million plays on SoundCloud. You know, it's like we
Right.
streaming everywhere where music is streamed. You know, it's like I'm doing stuff that Pumper couldn't do. You know, so um, yeah, like, you know, and another thing, I'm not trying to sound ignorant, but like, you know, like
Yeah.
as a person of color, like there's not too many ways I could actually market myself. It's like, you know, I could say, hey, I'm a pop star, I'm a country singer, but it's like, you know, all right, hip hop rap. Like, you know, they tried to label The Weeknd as a rapper when he first came out. So it's like, you know, as a person of color, like, you know, there's not many directions you really could go. It's kind of like, you know, you're on the boat or you're off the boat, you know? So, yeah.
Right.
Right. Victor, do you have any more questions?
Who is your music inspiration?
Wow, it's crazy. Like, all my favorite artists are deceased, but it's like, you know, I don't want to sound morbid or dark, but like, you know, I get a lot of my creative inspirations from like some of the greats that are no longer with us. And it's
Like,
crazy because a lot of them passed within the past few years. So it's like, you know,
Mhm.
yeah, but definitely like, you know, you could probably see the influences from a lot. I guess the subgenre of rap would be is like emo rap. That's what you probably could classify, like, you know, like emo slash horrorcore slash like alternative, like, you know. So
Yeah.
that's my lane. Yeah. Yeah.
cool. So obviously you went to Cornell. You obviously we met at Syracuse. Why did you choose to become a rapper instead of doing like, I don't know, engineering or law or philosophy or something else?
Funny story. I was a philosophy major. That was my major at Cornell and Syracuse. So, you know, that's reflected in my music because, like, you know, I always try to say things that make the consumer think. Like, I never try to just, you know, spit words into the mic. You know, I always try to, like, you know, like leave a lasting impression. So,
Right.
yeah.
So from obviously you've been rapping for a while. So from your experience as a rapper, what would you try to say to other people who are trying to become not only rappers but also like, I don't know, the next Weekend or the next Lil Nas X or someone else?
Against all odds, never give up. Like, no matter what anybody tell you, no matter, you know, through the hard opposition, like, you know, just in like 2015, I was living in a homeless shelter, but that didn't stop me from going to the studio. So it's
Right.
like, you know, you just have to have that drive and ambition. So, yeah.
Cool. Sounds like you had a very difficult life.
I mean, it's content. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
the question is, are you content with my content? You know? Yeah,
Play on words.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like, you know, I survived. Like, you see this shirt right
Right.
here? I survived, you know? And like, just like the toilet paper pandemic, I survived all the other adversities I had in my life. And as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna keep on striving, keep on surviving. And like, you should too. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned earlier that you want to do a become like a hip hop porn star. Why did you combine those two versus just being one or the other?
Well, I always been doing music. Like, even though like I released my first ever project in 2011, like I've been like, you know, recording, like toying with the idea of like music since like 12 years old. Like, you know, I would have like the instrumental CDs and like would bring home like karaoke machines, and I just like, you know, be like spitting on cassette tapes and stuff. So I always had the passion, I always had the ambition. And you know, God bless me. Not everybody could be a porn star. So it's like, you know, um, God bless me with like, you know, the abilities to, you know, not only be vocally inclined, but to, you know, look
Basically,
good.
God gave you
And
the chance to perform.
huh?
So God gave you the blessings to perform
Yeah, to perform. Yeah,
in every sense of the word.
exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess like so what kind of sports do you like? Do you like football, basketball, hockey?
Skateboarding. I skateboard every day. Skateboarding is my favorite sport. I actually got, yo, let me show you. Not the strip. Yo, you see my back tattoo?
No. Oh,
You
there it
don't see
is.
it?
It's on your top of your back.
You
Yeah,
see it?
lift up the camera, bro.
Lift up the camera. All right.
Oh, Thrasher.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
See it? Is it clear?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah. So it's like, let me put my clothes back on. It's the wrong show for that, but that's what I do. My favorite athlete is Tony Hawk. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if
like,
you heard, but he's actually that Tony Hawk Skater 1 and 2 is getting rebooted.
yo, I'm so excited about that. I'm late to the whole PS4 community. I always been like, you know, avid player of PlayStation, but like I had the 3 for years now, and I just got the 4 in February. So like, you know, I really been like, you know, online or whatever. You know, I got like the Plus account and whatnot. So
I remember
yeah,
playing
yeah.
I remember playing the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 on the N64 when it first came out.
Really? Wow. That's dope.
Yeah. So I remember playing that with my
That's a
friends.
throwback. N64, like
Yeah,
that's older than GameCube. Like I remember playing Underground, Tony Hawk's Underground on the GameCube, but
yeah,
N64, that's before that.
yeah, that was what, like 4 models ago, 5 models ago, or something like that,
Yeah, wow. Throwback.
from back in the day.
Yeah. We're showing our age now. We're showing our age. But you
Yeah.
know, as long as we don't look it, we good. We good.
Hey, as long as we look good doing it.
Yeah, exactly. That's all that matters. Not
Yeah.
what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um. So obviously, going back to your music side, where can we find you?
Everywhere where music is available, like Apple, Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube. Yeah, I got
Cool.
like 3 or 4 videos on YouTube. So
Cool. So,
oh
to
yo,
my
crazy story. I actually have a shoot this Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna like shoot a new video to
nice.
like, one of the tracks off my latest release. So definitely. Always
Yeah.
working.
So to our audience, you can find Dan Molloy's SoundCloud, Instagram, Spotify, and Apple Music in the description box down below. So if you want to check him out, go ahead
Check
and feel
me
free to.
out.
Victor, you got any more questions for him?
Not so much. Uh, you already said your favorite sport was skateboarding. That's usually the question I love to tell people.
A lot of people don't consider it a sport. They're like, you see a guy dribbling a ball down the street, you're like, oh, he has hoop dreams. But like, you see a dude skateboard and like, you don't think like, oh, that could be the next Tony Hawk. It's like, you just disregard him like dirty skater. But it's like, we're people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that ends it here, man. To the audience, have a good one. Dan, any last question or any last words?
Stay great and prosper, and thanks for having me on the show. Like, I really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah. No worries, man. It's good to have you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe to the show. Like I said before, Dan Molloy's information will be down in the description box. If you want to go check him out. But always have a good one. See you in the next video. Peace.
Deuces.